It's Grandma's Enchanted Fairy Garden time. Hope you're enjoying this. Here's another fairy garden. I know you're not going to believe this. This fairy garden cost me $3. How could that be $3? Well, all the plants that I put in here that are alive, I have already wrote off. It's an expense because I've already used them in a prior post. This one right here is a new plant I put in, $3. All the daffodils I already put in, the Johnny Jumps I already put in. These have been growing from seed. I've had them in here. Oh, sounds like I have ducks or geese going by, doesn't it? A flock of them. They go, flying by. They are noisy, aren't they? Back to the video. Well, we're back to the video. The geese have flown by. They were pretty loud, weren't they? I cleaned off my chair that had a leaf fall on it. So anyway, that's the only thing actually new that I put in, is that right there. Isn't that beautiful? The tables and chairs I've had for quite a few years. I'm not quite sure how many years I've had this one. I've had it at least a year or two. The sort of beige looking daisies were from Dollar Tree, and I got them, I don't know, maybe last year or the year before. The beautiful pink roses my granddaughter gave me, they were from her wedding, so they're free. They were a gift for the garden. And these beautiful purple ones, I think I've had them probably 3-4 years, and I got them, I think, from Hobby Lobby, but I could be wrong. So that's how this fairy garden was only $3, because there's really only one thing that's new in this whole garden. I just, like we do everything else, like we do for the house. We just start shopping the yard and see what we have. And these plants will be doing another duty, because I still haven't actually got them planted in the soil yet. So I'm going to take them and do another fairy garden, because Grandma has really going to be on a super tight budget. And this one is still going to look fine, because we do have the California poppies coming up right now, like you see there. And there's another one right there. And these ferns are actually in the ground too. There's actually 2 ferns here that I planted, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. And they were planted in here for I could work around it for my fairy garden. So that was a plan that I was doing. I did use them for some other things. I did have them when they were tiny. I had them, I made a little archway out of twigs and had them wrapped around it, and that's why I originally bought it. But you know, since then it's filled out and got bigger, and it just looks beautiful. I can just do so many different things with this, and it's the base for my fairy gardens, and I will be putting maybe 4 or 5 in this little area you're going to see in the near future. And we'll do another one of the California poppies. I do have some other California poppy seeds I'm going to throw in here, and I will do it over a period of maybe like a month. So these flowers will be blooming, looking beautiful for hopefully like a month to 3 months this coming year. Just depends on how hot it gets and how much rain we get. Last year we had so much rain. I had California poppies, if you can believe it, never happened before, into summertime, because I just had so much rain. So we'll see what happens this year, because I do have some California poppies that are coming up right now, and I'm sure I'll have a lot more coming up in the future, and I did buy some more seeds. So we will have this looking beautiful. I'm going to probably this afternoon get in here and clean this out a little bit and plant some seeds in here, flower seeds, so we can come back and take some more pictures. I may leave the fairy furniture the way it is right now. Not that I'm not going to put different fairy furniture in, but this way I'll know how to seed around it and see how it works out. Because I said this year, because I'm really not going to have a lot of money this year at all. and I have to really make sure everything I do does double or triple duty. And my husband hasn't been doing very well, so I may have to stop working, and when that happens, not going to have much money at all. So we're really going to have to try to do everything we have, redoing and reusing as much as we can here. So normally I wouldn't do this. I would just go out and buy, maybe this 30-40 bucks worth of plants every week until we get everything looking really good. This year I'm going to have to do most of this with seeds because I'm not going to have the money. That doesn't mean it won't look pretty. It just means it'll be a little longer to get it looking nice, and it may not be quite, the plants may not be quite where I want them, because when you throw seeds, you never know what's going to take and what's not and where it's going to grow. But I think we're doing pretty good so far for the starting of our fairy season. And I hope you're enjoying these beautiful flowers that we're using. And you'll be seeing a new fairy garden every week from now on, guys. So come on over here and see what we do on the fairies. See you all later. I love you all so much. Thank you for coming and checking out Grandma's Fairy Garden. Hope you guys love seeing the geese fly by. It's hard to believe I live right in town, and as much noise as you guys hear in the background on my videos. And I only am about a block from a train track. So that's another reason why you hear trains sometimes in the background. And it's weird because I'm so used to hearing them, I don't even realize it's going by until I listen back on my videos. Well, hope you enjoyed this video. What you can do when you live right in town with a lot of background noise. So just because you live in town and you have a small piece of land like Grandma doesn't mean you can't do something pretty. So get out in those yards. It's getting to be springtime pretty soon. Let's start getting our yards looking pretty again. I love flowers, I love gardening, and I do have a little itty bitty tiny urban garden. I'm going to show you what you can do with a very small little bit of land, like Grandma. You can still put something in, something you can enjoy. And I'm trying each year to, I don't know what's going to happen after this year, but in the past I've tried to do one small raised bed project every year. For when I get to the point I'm at now, I can sit in a chair and work in my yard. Well, we'll see how it goes from now on with money. But Grandma does have a lot of stuff already, so we can repurpose a lot. Don't forget, there's nothing wrong with shopping the house and shopping the yard. Try to reuse as much as you have, and if you can grow stuff from seed, try to do that also. That will save you a ton of money. Take it from me, a ton. And we're going to start back. It probably won't be until springtime or summer. We're going to start back doing our table from garden to table. And we're going to work that into our tablescapes also. So that'll be another new thing we're going to start too. So we're going to have so many things on this YouTube channel. You are not going to get bored. There is going to be something for everybody. People that like gardening and everything. So don't forget, this channel is designed for adults only. This is for gardening, for home decor, for shopping hauls, cooking. I know you haven't seen a lot of cooking, but there will be more cooking in the future. And there's not a lot of DIYs on my channel, but I do them. I repurpose stuff that I already have in paint, and we may get a lot of painting videos this year because I do already own paint, and I have a lot of my fairy stuff that is faded and needs to be touched up. So we will probably do a lot of that this year. And I will show you some highlights of some of my past things that I've done also. So I hope you're enjoying all these different things that we're coming up with. There's going to be a ton of stuff. Hopefully by next year we will have a new video up every single day of the week. There's no reason why I can't do it. I just need to get motivated and just get things cleaned up around here. It isn't that I don't have enough to do it right now, probably. But like I said, my husband's not in the very best of health, and we'll see how that goes, because I can't leave him alone very long. So that's all for now, my guys. We're going to start really pumping this up now. So let's see what we can do on our fairy garden. And I hope you're enjoying the fairy gardens, guys. All those followers out there that love my fairy gardens. Look, we're back. Fairy gardens. Okay, guys. That's all for now. Don't forget, every week we're going to do a fairy garden. Every week we're going to do a recap of past fairy gardens. And probably starting in the summer, we're going to start doing garden to table. Yeah, garden to table. We had that series going last year, and because of all the problems around here, I really didn't do any kind of a fall garden at all. I'm going to start this week cleaning out a very small little garden spot, very small, and planting it. So I'll have that video up next week. For we can at least, like I said, have one on the fairy garden once a week, and we're going to do a post on the food garden once a week. You aren't going to see a lot of things that we're going to eat, even though we did go out and pick golden berries when my granddaughter was here. I should have done that yesterday. And my granddaughter is not a child. She is older. So I should have taken a video of that, and I didn't. So maybe when she comes next time, we'll go picking golden berries again, and we'll watch us eat them. Because that's from the garden, too. It's growing in my garden. So far, both my golden berry plants are doing really good. Oh, you know, I'm just going to keep talking. We'll save that for a garden tour of what's still in my garden, because there is some stuff in there, and not much, but there is some. And we'll see what I can pull together. But we're going to start planting, and there'll be a planting video up next week, and we'll start cleaning things up. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye for now. I keep saying it, and I haven't hung up yet. So, thank you all of my followers for staying with me, and I love you all, and take care. Bye-bye for now.